This exercise is called the press up. The press up's one of our staple exercises for certain types of low back pain. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on encouraging extension through our low back or our lumbar spine while we keep our pelvis flat on the ground. We're going to do this in a face down position here. It may resemble somewhat of the cobra pose that's often done in yoga, but we're not going to force our joints quite to that amount of end range here. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to find a mat you can get down onto. If you're having trouble with that, or you can do it on a bed. We'll show some improvised versions here where you can perform it against a wall while you're standing here. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to find a mat here. You're going to go face down on your stomach, hands in a push-up position, and I'm just going to press my upper half of my body up, hold at this end range for about a second, and lower myself down. And press up, and back down. Up, hold for a second, and back down. Up, and down. And we'll typically do this for sets of 10 to 15. And you'll notice while we're doing this exercise, more is not better. If I'm really forcing that extension through my low back and having pain, that is not going to be beneficial. Additionally, with this exercise, after we get a couple reps going here, the first few may be a little uncomfortable, but as we continue to do this exercise, you should actually experience relief. But if around the 6-7 rep marker you're not experiencing any relief and your pain's in fact getting worse, immediately stop this exercise and we can reconvene and determine a better exercise for you that'll be more beneficial. If you want to perform the press up in a standing position, we can do that as well. If you can't get on and off the ground, or you're at work throughout the day and don't want to be getting on and off the workplace floor, we can do a standing version of this, which will look something like this. I'll show you from the side here. I'm going to brace my pelvis here, kind of my butt area, and I'm really going to focus on getting some extension through that low back, and I back off, and back off. It'll be similar directions as the press up on the ground, focusing on getting that extension, holding that end range for about a second, and then backing off. And then you can also do it against the wall here. So we're going to stand at feet about 18 inches away from the wall. We're going to sink into the wall, press up, focusing on getting that extension through the low back, and then back off, press up, and off. And another one, and off. And just like the press up on the ground, you're going to want to do sets or repetitions, 10 to 15 reps at a time for this.